Hi everybody, it is 5:45 on Saturday, I think the 20th, and I just got here. It took about, it's been like 40 minutes since I got to the parking lot. It was like a 15 to 20 minute wait to get parking, because they were understaffed. But I'm here at Jolly Holiday Bakery, and I got the Bugolgi cheese toast. Let's look at it. Okay, so that is a corn soup. Now, most times, corn soup is more yellow than this, so they're definitely using a white corn. And this is the Bugolgi cheese sandwich. It was sitting out for a bit, so it is a bit cold, but I am very interested in how it tastes. They did not cut it all the way through. I hate when they don't do that. Oh, it's steamy. This doesn't look like Bugolgi. This looks more like pulled pork. It smells like Bugolgi though. It's really yummy. That flavor is perfect. Now let's try some corn soup and then we'll dip it. Oh my god, that's so good. I'm definitely getting this again. 10 out of 10. Would recommend to everyone. I just did Star Tours. It was like a 40-minute wait. Now all these storybook ones are saying under 20, so we're gonna do these. We're going. Thematically, Beauty and the Beast is great for a restaurant. Oh! It's Cogsworth! There's a mirror up there. Look at it! That's so cool! I got the pumpkin cheesecake cold brew from the Rose Tavern right here. But it's like nighttime, so I can't even drink it till tomorrow. I'll update in the comments, in the description if it's good or not. I have a couple of things to say before I talk about the book. First, go to Wendys. They are doing a Wendsday from Netflix collaboration right now. This is the bag. This is just nothing happy about this meal. And then it says, it's Wendsday, not Wendy's on the back. And normally I'd be against this kind of capitalistic corporate synergy, but when the fast food slinging pigtail poster said I could do whatever I wanted to her customers, I couldn't resist. My meal of misfortune is torture in a bag, coffin-shaped cartons and daring dips of dread. May you rest in 10 pieces. Regrettably yours, W. That's cute. Because Wendsday has the pigtails, and so does... Wendy's has the pigtails, and so does Wendsday. That's adorable. And I got some nugs, and this is the packaging. It's so purple. I love it. I wonder how long they're doing this for, because the show already came out. There's like a whole bunch here. Can I like fold it to shape it like a coffin or something? I'm curious. Oh, no way. You can. You can like slot it there. I don't think it'll work. I don't think it was gonna fit, but it looks like you could. And on the back, it talks about the dips of dread. There's 4 like super spicy pepper dips that you can get. I'm not a spicy person, so I'm not avoiding those. I'm not, what do you call it? Omit? I don't know. Today is a eat all the fast food day. Oh, I need to sneeze. My aircon is probably, I know, I'm doing the worst thing. The thing that I hate the most is someone sitting in the parking lot with AC on and their engine on. But I'm gonna move really, really soon, I promise. I got some Dutch Bros. I got the pumpkin creme brulee or pumpkin something brulee with the Breve. And so Breve is half and half, which is cow milk or dairy. Cow dairy, yeah. And I usually swap it out, and instead I just get the latte, and I'll do like whatever alternative they have. But this time I was like, I want to try it. I'm gonna go straight home. It tastes like cow. Like, I can tell it tastes like cow dairy. Not a fan. Last thing before we talk about it. This is the first time in a really long time I've had straight hair, because I usually put my hair in like pins after I wash it. And I was like looking at it in the mirror. Look at the color. I don't know if you can see it, but the tips are definitely purple. I was looking at it in the mirror, and I was reminded of, I actually had an ex, a guy who told me, oh, you don't have straight hair. I'm like, I beg to differ. And he's like, oh, if you don't straighten it, if it can get straighter from using a straightener, then you don't have straight hair. I'm like, bro, years of having flat Asian hair that basically looks like a wig because I have a big forehead and it lies weird, and like pin straight hair. I must say I have straight hair, bro. Like, that was infuriating. That person was a professional gaslighter. They always like to tell me I didn't. Something that I thought or knew was incorrect. Is that what gaslighting is? I don't know. But they're always saying, like, my point of view was the wrong one, which is not great. It's one of those things that you don't realize what's happening until it's happening. And as well, I think that's when the term gaslighter started to become popular, after that person and I were no longer involved. But, yeah, that person was a professional gaslighter and denied my point of view because they grew up differently. And I don't love that. Okay, I want to talk about book 1 of the Grishaverse. I'm on book 2 right now, so I don't have book 1 with me. Shadow and Bone. This is book 1. Book 1 is Shadow and Bone. I think I'm gonna go purchase all 3 books. These are from the library, but I finished it in a day and a half, I want to say. I keep saying I can't stop. I was watching this channel called the Popcast. They do like reactions to shows and movies, and they were reacting from like 2 years ago to Shadow and Bone on Netflix. And I was like, I'm never gonna read the books. I don't really care about spoilers. I just want to see, like, maybe I'll watch it. And then I watched their reactions to seasons 1 and 2. And by the way, they did not continue with season 3. They're not going to make a season 3. So I'm reading the books now. And their reaction made the show so interesting that I was like, I think I must read the books. Because I was reading the comments and people were saying how, like, oh, certain things, it means different things. And, like, you wouldn't know that unless you knew the nuances and details from reading the books. So I was like, okay, I'm going to read the books and then I'm going to watch season 1. Or I'm going to read the first book and then watch season 1. And then I was, like, doing a deep dive last night, and I discovered the crows or whatever, the hooligans, not hooligans, they're like thieves or whatever. They are the Six of Crows. It's another series. So, like, these 3 books and then these 2 books, and then I forgot what these 2 are about. I don't know, but, like, am I supposed to read these 2 first and then read what chapter season 1? I don't know. Who knows? I'll see. I requested them all from the library, but also, like, I'm gonna read book 2 before deciding whether I want to buy all of them or not. Just in case, only the first one was, like, the best. I am the type of person who's not like, oh, this is not a literary masterpiece, this sucks. No, I am not that person. I am the type of person that, other than the Twilight books, which is I wanted to take a red marker and be like, typo, but other than that, I'm the type of person who reads a book and gets immersed. I can imagine myself in the world. I'm not looking for plot points. I'm just looking for magic and immersion. And for me, the first Shadow and Bone book was that for me. And because I watched, like, someone else's recap of the season 1, I saw all the characters in my head. I saw some of the set design. I saw, some of the costuming, and it was so immersive. It's like reading the Potter books and just, like, feeling like you're in the world. You're going into Hogwarts, you're experiencing magic and all of that. And that's why I love these books. I've had someone say to me before that, like, you read so many you have no empathy for someone who reads that many books. I'm like, am I supposed to be learning things from reading, or am I supposed to just be escaping from my real world and enjoying magic? I mean, a little bit of both, I assume, but that was mean of her to say. A lot of things live rent-free in my head. Anyway, Shadow and Bone. So I wrote down some stuff. It was mostly the magic people. So they're called the Grisha, and they're different types of benders. And I wrote down like what they were wearing and stuff. Let's see. These people, they're like body benders. These are heart renders. They can stop your heart and stuff. And these are healers, which is self-explanatory. And there's another one that's not on here. That's tailors, and it's like that main girl. I can't remember what her name is. She's the one that's like helping her out. And then there's these guys. I'm not gonna say that out loud. And they are like they're nature benders, like in Avatar. So there's what's a squalor? I wrote this down. Air. So there's air benders, fire benders, and water benders, and the main girl, she's a sun bender. She's a summoner. She's not a bender. And then these are material benders, so they're like metals. And I don't think I wrote down the difference of these two. I don't know if I did. I did. One is materials and one is chemicals. So like the materials one is like depending on the person, I guess, like wood, metal. Those are the only materials I can think of right now. Fibers and clothes and stuff. I think some of them also like make clothes, which is kind of cool. And then the other one is chemicals, and they're like making potions and smoke bombs and poisons and stuff. So that's fun. And I guess this is Alina, I think that was her name. She is discovered to be this amazing, powerful sun summoner, and there's this like black, is it called the fold? Black like mist that was created a few hundred years ago, that like has scary faceless creatures in it. And then her sun power can like destroy the shadow power. And the main guy who also has shadow power discovers her and is like, here, come to the castle, let us train you up, and you can help me defeat this horrible giant shadow thing that is plaguing the planet. Oh, the land. Wait, there's a map. Hold on. Let's look at the map real quick. So I'm a little confused about oh, I think so they live over here, and this is like this big shadow area. And then in like the first half of the book, they're trying to get through here, and then she finds out, or it's like the beginning of the book, she finds out she has that power, and they like, so they don't go through it, they go back, and then she goes to the castle and like trains up and stuff. And then the second book, she escapes through it and then goes here, I think. Yeah, so it's really good. It's YA. There's romance factors. I would definitely, I feel like I would watch the series and then read the book and then rewatch the series again, or maybe watch someone else's recap of the series so you have like an image in your head while you're reading, and then read and then watch. But so far so good. I love book one. It was great. And the romance, oof, I don't know, those kind of like the red strings of fate kind of loves, that's my jam. I kind of love that. So can't wait for book 2.